These days, you look left, Bob, you look right, even more Bobs. They're literally just swarming everywhere. They even got University of Bobs, and I'm sorry I have to be the one to tell you, but your crush is probably in there studying the art of bopology. Like, if you're trying to find the love of your life nowadays, I mean, both sides though. Both men and women are guilty of this predicament. But of course, like every other sport, there are those who transcend beyond. They just certify themselves as the greatest of all time. And the same applies to being a bop. An example of these type of people is a girl that goes by the name of Jasani. She's undoubtedly one of the all-time greats. But hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Class is in session. Now you ask, what is a bop? Service says, a bop is a man or a woman who posts their body on the internet, or somebody who gets around with everyone. To use this word in a sentence, we go for Jasani's a bop. Anyways, back to the topic. I'm pretty sure most of you already heard about this notorious lady already. She was trending quite literally everywhere for quite a bit. She even got invited to multiple podcasts to express her feelings, including Kai's and that. Kai invited her on the stream, but she turned it down because she wasn't compensated enough.
Bro, she replied, "Damn!" I said, let me know if you want to talk on stream to tell your side of the story. She said, "Hi, thank you for reaching out. I'm definitely interested in collaborating with you. However, I'd appreciate it if we could discuss compensation for my time and my contributions."
Think you a celebrity after demonstrating what it means to be a world-class bop on live television has to be the most preposterous thing I have ever witnessed. The audacity is crazy. So for those of you who are unaware, the story goes something like this. Apparently, she stated that she bought tickets for her and her boyfriend to go to an Amalé concert, which is contrary to popular belief. People actually thought that it was her boyfriend that bought it, but she came onto the podcast and said that she was the one that actually spent her bread to buy it, which does not make the matter any better. So unknowingly to her boyfriend, he was about to find out that the kind of girl he was dating was the kind of girl he was dating. So they were positioned in the front row, and you know how artists be these days. Like, they're trying to bring the audience or the fans up on stage, you know, to stir up the crowd a little bit. And that's exactly what he did. So Jasani thought that this was a perfect opportunity to get with her celebrity crush, completely disregarding the man she brought along with her. And you know, like, any respectable man is not just gonna call a female out on stage with her man literally right beside her. That is just straight up disrespectful. And Jasani knew this, right? So what did she do? She walked away from her man. If that's not scummy, I really don't know what is. She pretended like she didn't know the man she bought tickets for and brought along with her on this concert, and he was dumbfounded. I mean, I will be too. For your girl to reveal her bob tendencies like this in front of the whole crowd is crazy, man. Like, so obviously she got selected, and you know what? I don't even blame the artist, because when she got on stage, he specifically asked her, according to him, this is what he said, if she came alone, and she confidently said yes. So he thought everything was a-okay, and they proceeded to do the nasty. Anyways, she got on stage, the curtains closed, but you could still see the silhouette of her dancing on him, touching up on him, doing all nasty things to him. And this is just torture, to be honest. Like, her man literally had front row seats to her doing the nasty, and you just gotta feel bad for him. He left the concert not just heartbroken, but alone. But from that, he got publicity. Everyone felt bad for him. Kai got him on the stream. Kai gave him 10 racks. He even did a whole ad that for sure brought him even more money. His ex is known worldwide now as a AAA bop, and she literally broke and he's up. So at the end of the day, it was a happy ending. Yay. Honorable mentions, we got a social media influencer named Connie. But before I get started, I'ma just go ahead and say that I personally do not have anything against this lady, but it is my job to say what I see. I see a bob, so I call out a bob. As simple as that. Anyways, so Connie had a boyfriend named Aaron. It was past tense because they broke up after the situation. She claims that it has nothing to do with this, but I call bullshit. But Max, or more known as Plaqueboy Max, challenged Aaron to a 1v1. And get this, if Max won, he gets to go on a date with Connie, all expenses paid by her boyfriend. So you may be wondering, such high stakes for just a friendly game of basketball. What is in it for Aaron? Get this, homie requested that Max make a song about him. What? So your girlfriend is worth a 3-minute diss track. That is quite literally the craziest thing I've ever heard. Anyways, Aaron obviously took the L. Is not surprising over there. Which brings me to my other point. Why would you let your boyfriend play for you with some other man when you know he's sorry as hell? Like, why would you let that happen? But they all collectively went to get some food, and I don't know how you can possibly third wheel in your own relationship, but he managed to pull it off. And it gets more interesting from there actually. After that, Max took Connie to a lie detector test, with Connie asking the questions, of course. And she asked, would you hit? She really asked, would you hit? And no, I am not talking about in a boxing ring. No, I'm talking about in a sexual sense. A girl in a relationship of 5 years asked another guy if he will hit. That's just crazy scenes, man. Like, what kind of question is that? I guess being loyal is not a trend anymore. I remember back in like 2022, 2023, this guy called Bando was trending on TikTok. And he posted a bunch of content about cheating on his girlfriend, you know, not being loyal, all that stuff, right?
Do you love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
And I personally like that type of content, not because I relate to it, but because I found it funny. But people on the internet started taking him a little bit too seriously and genuinely started doing the shit he was talking about while saying, in Bando we trust. Not knowing that the guy actually making this videos behind the screen, he's the most loyal person ever to his girlfriend. That goes to show you that people take everything they see on the internet a little bit too serious and they actually try to pull it off. I don't know why they do that. But anyways, I came across this video on TikTok and I just thought it was funny enough to show y'all.
Part 1. He cheated so his girl made him cut his hair as punishment. He had been growing for 3 years already.
His girlfriend really gave him a punishment for cheating. She like, oh no, you cheated on me. To make it up to me, you have to cut your hair. This is so silly, bro. But with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys really did enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.